Hey guys, this is Malinger. Today I'm going to be talking to you about this particular piece of information, and I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get this video out. I was hoping to make this the first video that I would do with my actual face in it, kind of like how PewDiePie does his reviews and his stuff. I was trying to be in the video for once. But the editing software is on one computer, the video, the actual taking video of myself application is on another computer, and the two computers aren't talking to each other. I don't know, they must have gotten in a fight when I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was lame. But anyway, so for now I'm just going to have to stick with this method. I'm sorry, I wanted to change it, try to see if it make it a little bit more interesting, but for now I'm just going to have to leave it like this until I can figure something else out. So anyway, for those of you who aren't aware, early April, Game Informer released an article explaining that there was this company that was working with LucasArts to create a Darth Maul video game. And this thing would have had gameplay similar to that of let me see, how do I explain? Sorry. It'd be gameplay similar to that of Force Unleashed. An interesting aspect of it, what they said, is that your force powers would be based on creating fear. And there would actually be a bit more stealth mechanics to it as well. So, I mean, just from that explanation, the fact that it's Darth Maul, and those 2 points, I was into it. I wanted this game. So, that sucks that this is canceled. And the story behind it is that the reason it got canceled is because when George Lucas sold LucasArts and all the Star Wars, I should say, to Disney, this game just got canned. They basically put a permanent cease and desist on this game. Now, from what I hear, 1313 might be back in the works, that's the game that was supposed to be Uncharted with Boba Fett, which that's another game I really wanted to try. But to be honest with you, I would have much rather gotten to try Darth Maul. So I'm a little disappointed that happened. So basically the gist of this game was, or the gist of this article, was that it was supposed to be a continuation of the story that took place in the Clone Wars CGI cartoon show on Cartoon Network. It was supposed to be a continuation of that, where Darth Maul got these robotic legs and was with his brother fighting the Republic, blah, blah, blah. And that's the way it was going to go for a while. The only problem was, eventually they had a meeting with George Lucas, and George Lucas decided he wanted to change that. Instead of it being Darth Maul per se, it would ended up being an ancestor of him. Well, actually, this is what okay, let me start over. The idea was he wanted Darth Maul to work with Darth Talion, who is a Sith apprentice, I guess, during the New Jedi Order, New Republic era, and that's all in the expanded universe, the books and whatnot. So that created the issue of timing, obviously, because Darth Maul at least died before. I think he died in the Clone Wars cartoon. If not, then he probably would have died before the hundreds of years before that part of the Star Wars mythos took place, robotic legs or not. So probably what they decided to do was instead it would be a ancestor of Darth Maul. Basically somebody that was nearly exactly like him, and a direct descendant, basically. And the ghost of Darth Maul, pissed off about how Darth Krat, who is the current Sith Lord, had stopped following the rule of 2, or rule of 1, whatever that rule is, where there can only be one Sith Lord and one Sith apprentice. So because he's pissed off by that, he starts training his descendant to be almost exactly like himself. During this process, this young Darth Maul meets up with Talion. They join up and take on Darth Krayt. And this is all during the new Jedi Order timeline. I would have been cool with that. I would have actually been okay with that because, let's be honest, Talion is like a female Twi'lek version of Darth Maul. Personality, tattoos, appearance, ferocity in fighting. It would have been a pretty good match. I can't fault Lucas for thinking of that. But, it'll never be. We can't see this because when, like I said, when LucasArts went to Disney, everything got put on hold. But at least we're getting 1313 apparently, from what I hear. I'm not sure if that's true. And, we get Battlefront that's coming out. So, it's not like we're losing all the good games that were supposed to happen. But I'm disappointed at the fact that this game sounds like it's on a permanent hold, that they do not plan to start it back up again. That really disappoints me. I was really hoping for that to be, the next big Force Unleashed type game. And I know it didn't do as well as they had hoped. I don't know why Force Unleashed didn't do good. I know the second one wasn't nearly as good as the first one, but I liked them both. I was okay with the second one, even though there was obvious problems. But, nevertheless, so I guess I'm just going to leave it at that. Like I said earlier, I'm sorry this took so long for me to get this out. I know this is kind of old news, about a month late, but I was having technical difficulties. So, please leave in the comments. Leave any suggestions you got in the comments. Let's talk about this. Obviously, it'd be an interesting topic that could easily drive some interesting conversation between you guys. So, by all means. That's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.